or do you have a new topic for today?
Actually, Jiva, I have some topics today which we are going to discuss with you. Not we are, actually, I am going to discuss with you. So, are you ready to discuss with me a topic?
Of course, Ran, I'm always ready. What topic do you have for today?
So, today's topic is that uh, violence against man. What do you think about it? Could you initiate the topic?
That's an important and often overlooked topic. When people talk about violence, they usually focus on violence against women, but men can also be victims. Violence against men can happen in different ways: physical abuse, emotional abuse, workplace harassment, or even false accusations. Society sometimes expects men to be strong and not talk about their problems, which makes it harder for them to seek help. Many cases go unreported because men feel ashamed or fear they won't be taken seriously. What do you think? Why do people talk less about violence against men compared to other types of violence?
Yeah, actually, there's a number of reasons, but what I understand or what I have observed that they are feeling fear if I am sharing my problem with someone. So what they think, are you a man or not? Are you have guts to deal with the problem or not? That's why men are unable to share the problem, or you can say violence to someone. So that's why it is happening. What do you think about it?
You're absolutely right, Ran. Society has set certain expectations for men to be strong, to handle problems on their own, and to not show emotions. Because of this, many men hesitate to speak up when they face violence or abuse, fearing they'll be judged or not taken seriously. I think awareness is important. Just like we talk about violence against women, we should also recognize that men can be victims too. Support systems should be available for everyone, no matter their gender. Do you think there should be more legal protections or awareness campaigns for men facing violence?
Yeah, I am thinking that government should make some rules for a man, or also like sometime, or we can say most of the times women are taking advantage of men's, and we have seen in corporate sectors also they are taking advantage of man. Like if you are unable to do something, so your bosses or your super bosses are abusing to you. So this is also a kind of violence. If we are taking stands, or if any rules made by companies, so men are protected from there and they can work very easily. What are you thinking about it? Is this good or not?
Yes, Ran, I completely agree with you. There should be proper rules and policies to protect men from unfair treatment, just like there are for women. Workplace harassment, false accusations, and emotional abuse can affect men too, and companies should have clear policies to prevent this. If men feel safe and protected, they can work without fear and perform better. A fair system should protect everyone, regardless of gender. Do you think people's mindset needs to change too, or are rules alone enough?
No, no, people mindset also, if it is changed, so definitely it will help to uh, reduce the harassment. Like people, if government make any rule, but people are unable to, people are avoiding those rule which is made by government or company, so it will not change at all. But if our mindset is changed, we are accepting that we should not we should not do any violence against someone. So
Exactly. Rules alone won't be enough if people don't change their mindset. If society starts accepting that men can also be victims and deserve support, then real change will happen. People need to stop judging men for speaking up and instead encourage open discussions. It all starts with awareness. If more people talk about this issue, it will slowly break the stereotypes. Do you think education and media can play a role in changing this mindset?
Yeah, definitely. When we are in childhood, at that time, if we were getting education from violence, so definitely we can protect ourselves and we can take stand from that. And yeah, if you are talking about the media, so media is playing very good role in this model, because media, every person are using social media, and we can somewhere attached with the media as well. So if media is provoke these things, so definitely every people get aware of the problem, and they can report if they are facing any issue with someone or anyone. So definitely they can take stand, they can report, so it will enhance, or violence will reduce.
That's a great point, Ran. If children are taught about respect, equality, and standing up against violence from a young age, they will grow up with the right mindset. And yes, media is very powerful. It reaches millions of people and can spread awareness quickly. If media shows real stories, educates people, and supports victims, more men will feel confident to speak up and seek help. Do you think social media is doing enough to highlight this issue, or does it still focus more on other types of violence?
Yeah, I can say social media is not enough, because most of the peoples who are influencer, like who has millions of followers, they are not doing social work. They are doing something which is they can from which they can make money. Like we have seen India's got latent channels which is banned on YouTube. They are abusing peoples, they are making joke, the vulgar joke which is they are making. They are also, when they are speaking anything, so who is standing on the stage, they are feeling violence, they are feeling harassment by the peoples who are judged of India's latents. So these things also happen. What do you think about it?
You made a strong point, Ran. Many influencers focus more on content that makes them money rather than spreading awareness about real issues. Instead of using their platforms for positive change, some create content that promotes negativity, abuse, or even indirect harassment, like making vulgar jokes or insulting people for entertainment. This kind of content can make people feel humiliated, even if it's done in the name of comedy. If influencers took more responsibility and promoted awareness instead, social media could be a powerful tool for positive change. Do you think platforms like YouTube or Instagram should take stricter action against such content?
Yeah, definitely they should have to take a strict action against the violence. But why they are taking action? If most of the people are enjoying their content, so definitely they will promote. They are speaking vulgar thing. This is the things where they can take strictness, but somewhere people are enjoying, that's why they are also not taking any action against them. What do you think about it? Is this good thing or not, and why?
You're absolutely right, Ran. Platforms like YouTube and Instagram focus on engagement, and if people enjoy certain content, even if it's negative, they won't always take strict action. Their goal is to keep people watching, and if controversial or vulgar content gets more views, they might allow it to continue. But that's not a good thing because it normalizes bad behavior. Just because people enjoy something doesn't mean it's right. If social media platforms promote respectful and meaningful content instead, they can create a healthier space for everyone. Do you think people should also be more responsible for what they watch and support online?
Sorry, Jiva, I have to go now for sleeping, because I have to wake up in the morning. So can we end our session? And before end, could you give me feedback where I have to improve?
problem, Ran. You've done a great job expressing your thoughts today. Your confidence and fluency are improving, and you're explaining your ideas well. Here are a few areas to work on. 1. Grammar and sentence structure. Try to focus on correct verb forms. For example, instead of they should have to take a strict action, say they should take strict action. 2. Word choice. Instead of they are speaking vulgar thing, say they are saying vulgar things. Small corrections like this will make your sentences smoother. 3. Pronunciation and fluency. You're already doing great, but keep practicing speaking naturally and try to avoid hesitations like or somewhere. Keep practicing and you'll improve even more. Have a good sleep and we'll talk soon. Bye bye, Ran.
Okay, bye bye. Good night.
Good night, Ran. Sleep well. Bye bye.